Welcome to another Tower Defense Simulator video. Today, I will be going over the new Tower Warlock. It's the newest of that tower to be completing the null and void hard mode on all the nights, all night 3. These nights were absolutely atrocious. Night 1 wasn't too bad. Once they nerfed a bit of night 2, it wasn't as bad. Night 3 was terrible. I have the win on my screen here, on the screen there, so you guys could see. It is a very hard mode. You need hardcore towers. If you don't have hardcore towers, you will struggle and you may not even be able to beat it. I do not see how a level 50 player, level 50 players could beat this. Eventually there'll probably be a strategy for that, but right now it is pretty much the hardest, I think one of the hardest events in the game, and one of the coolest events. But we will be going over the Warlock. So how it works is actually pretty unique. It has a normal range and its red range. The red range is its melee range. Attacks in a melee with his sword in that red range if an enemy enters. The normal range is its long range attack, which is kind of like a beam from his hand, which I will go ahead and spawn in the enemy just to show you. I'll just spawn in Agent Ducks. Obviously, as you can see, it'll shoot the enemy, and then once it's in that range, well, as long as it gets unstunned, it'll use its melee in a specific range. It also has a certain max hits. It also has bleeding, but we'll go over that. But yeah, this tower is very, very good for a vent tower. This thing can do some serious damage, let me tell you. So base, it has 20. I do have skills tree on, so it probably has like about 20 range, 1.1 fire rate, and 25 damage. Nothing else special. Level 1 gets 23 range, 25 to 40 damage. The melee damage gets increased of 50 to 85, so this can do some serious damage once again. It gets hidden detection at level 2, 1.1 fire rate to 0.8. With this freaking 60 damage that it gets, it's absolutely nuts. And also gets 26 range. The melee upgrade, melee range goes from 7 to 7.5. The melee damage goes from 85 to 150, so it's very, very good. It also unlocks a knockback, which is a knockback force of 20. So yeah, this thing looks absolutely insane. Level 3 goes from 60 to 115 damage. Not for his melee, for the long range. This thing is insane. Then the melee damage goes from 150 to 250. That is more than the long range. That is insane, man. It is nuts. The melee cooldown goes from 2 seconds to 1.8 seconds, and the upgrade knockback force 20 to 22.5. So again, this, I love how this thing looks, and this thing is strong. That's just level 3. Level 4, 0.8 fire rate to 0.75 fire rate. It gets 27 range, 115 damage to 200 damage for its long range. Melee gets an extra 0.5 range, 7.5 melee range to 8. 2 to 3 max hits with his melee, so it can hit 3 enemies at once, dealing 400 damage. This thing is insane. It is crazy, and it gets a bleed stack of 3. And the knockback force gets increased to 22.5 to 30. Let me show you how so OP this thing could be. Look at the knockback. This tower is crazy. Now let's grab something that it won't get insta-killed. We'll get 3 of these just to provide it's getting knockback. The knockback is it's gonna continuously look at that knockback, man. Obviously they will meet up here, and then you could go ahead and see. What's nice that it keeps them all together. Watch the damage. Boom! Look at that bleed! Look how much damage that does! It's gonna kill all of these boomers, which is crazy for a vent tower, by the way, to do. A boomer with 3,000 health. It is 44,000, but still, This tower is crazy, and that's not even the max level. Max level is 0.75 fire rate to 0.6. It gets about almost 30 range, 200 damage to 260. Now this is where the melee gets absolutely overpowered. You get 8 range to 8.5. You melee damage goes from 400 to 750. The bleed stack is 750 damage for 3 max hits is insane. It is astronomically overpowered. Like, this thing is crazy. And the knockback force goes from 30 to 37.5. And this is also what it looks like. Like, this thing is literally insane. I mean, I don't blame it. The event is increasingly hard, but how he struggled on those boomers. Look how fast it attacks. 0.65. Look at, they can't move. They can't move. Like, this thing is so good. And you can place 4 of them, by the way. Like, this tower, you want to get this tower. Like, this tower is so good. It is such a good tower. It is so worth the pain and suffering you go through to try and beat all these knights. Knight 2 was my thing, but like, look at it, the abomination. No supports. It has 30 stacks of bleeding. Now it has 35. Look at that damage. An event tower killing a 20,000 health tank. That is like, it is insane. The bleed damage will continuously deal damage. Yeah, it is leaking it. Remember, with supports, this thing is even better than it is right now. Like, this tower is crazy. Let's put it up against the cavalry here. As you can see, look at that damage, bro. Look at that damage, and it gets a knockback. Like, this thing is so, it's so good. It is such a good event tower. And it's good. It's literally, you could use this with any mode and it would always do good. I can't wait to see some other YouTubers go ahead and do solo hardcore with this tower, because this tower is so good. Do I suggest getting it? 100%. Grind it. It doesn't matter how long you have, like about 25 days left. Grind it now. Try to get it. It is worth the pain that you go through. It is worth the time that you spend. This thing is so, it's so good. And hope you all enjoyed. I love these models, by the way. They did very good. Make sure to get this tower before it leaves. It is 100% worth getting. I think this is an S tier tower in the entire game. Like, this thing is absolutely insane. Hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time.